Hello, everybody. I want this presentation. I'd like to do something a little different. Um, it's want to extract a dictum or a motto from Scott Kiloby's book, Living Realization. Now, Scott is a non-dual teacher and consulted with him in the past, and he was very helpful in helping me clarify my own experience. That's been a while back, but I'm grateful to him for the help he generously provided and provides. This is excerpted from his book, Living Realization, which he now sells in his website. It's worth, I think it's going for $10, and it's called Living Realization. The website is Kiloby.com. That's Kiloby.com if you're interested. It's well worth exploring. In any case, in his book, he repeats this dictum, which I'm going to now quote. I have it posted on my wall here, so I see it often. It's three sayings, or three sort of consecutive guidelines. The first one is recognize present awareness. Recognize present awareness. The second one is don't move to manipulate any appearance within awareness. That's don't move to manipulate any appearance within awareness. And the third is see that appearance is not separate from awareness. What does this mean? Well, they're good pointers for practice, or sort of maybe effortless effort. It's sort of difficult to, you got to find your medium line where you're not efforting a whole lot, but you're directing your attention, maybe. As we've talked before, strong effort or strong will actually reinforces ego. So a lot of techniques that try to prepare ego or prepare the mind, I guess it's a ground for realization, can become chains actually because of this. So the more perfectionistic you are, the worse it is, I guess. First, let's go recognize present awareness. It's almost a key to awakening. It's looking at least we could do it intellectually, if not experientially. Which might be ideal. But that everything we experience, our world, things out there, the mountains out there, the body here. As I look down, I have no head. I don't see my face. I see it in the camera, but not, there's these legs and these arms. In any case, all that is flowing or appearing from an awareness which is completely before any object. It's not an object. It's not graspable by the senses. In a sense, it's nothing. It's a way of saying it. Yet there's nothing like the surface of a mirror in itself is no image, contains the whole world, just as Alice saw the whole world behind the mirror. We see the world in this space that we are, this opening that we are, that manifests the world. So first of all, recognize present awareness. Somehow, intuitively, like Adyashanti might say, kinesthetically sense this background, this blank screen of awareness. giving rise to everything. The second dictum is maybe even more important in the sense it could be practiced without the insight, which is don't move to manipulate any appearance within awareness. Another way could be saying allow all appearances within awareness. Or Dilgo Khyentse used to say, leave the risings in the risings. The rising is the bubbling up of mind and senses. And of course, whenever, often we see something, we criticize it, evaluate it, segregate it, analyze it. All that is mucking around with appearance. However, we can just open and receive, be receptive to the presentation of phenomena, as Longchenpa might say in Buddhism. Don't move to manipulate. Again, we have a thought. We might react to the thought, mentally create another thought, and create another thought. We have an emotion. We may react with pleasure, with displeasure, and so on and so on and so on. It becomes pretty obvious. Just allowing. And for example, meditation techniques, those that occupy the mind and following the breath, that we have discussed before, could become misused into a club to suppress, repress, numb the mind from reactions. The idea that everything has to be calm. But the real purpose of, for example, following the breath is to distract the attention and the will to the breath. And then the other 75% just allows the risings in the background, allowing, not mucking with them, not altering them. And when that happens, of course, there's a rising, temporary appearance, and then a dissolution. It's kind of like the landscape, when you go through those ski lifts and a cable, things just keep passing, effortlessly. So not to move, to manipulate. Very important. Allowing this space, becoming the space. In fact, you are the space, so it's becoming what you are, or ideally recognizing what you are. And the third is see that the appearances are not separate from awareness, which means, we could get trapped in the notion that, yes, emptiness is everything, the void is supreme and absolute, and the world is negative and ugly. And that's, for example, I think the error that the Gnostics in antiquity did, in spite of much of the wisdom that they presented, at least in their teaching, and maybe the practice realizes, but to say that, the world is negative or evil, that the body must be overcome, when in reality, again, we have the surface of the mirror and the happenings in the mirror, or the space of awareness, which is really manifesting as the multiplicity, the myriad things. So emptiness and form are not different. Emptiness is form, form is emptiness. The old Heart Sutra of Buddhism, form is no other than emptiness, emptiness is no other than form. To the logical mind, it's a paradox. But to the intuitive heart, to the intuitive mind, it's understandable that, there's this open space, this being, and from it flow manifests the myriad things. So the myriad things are not separate from awareness. So again, reviving now, I'm going to repeat, and you can now give it the meaning that I have just transmitted. Recognize present awareness. Don't move to manipulate any appearance within awareness. And see that the appearance is not separate from awareness. Those are three dicta from the Latin dictum, the plural dicta. In any case, 3 guidelines that are excellent. I found them very useful. They have helped me kind of open and move along in the opening. So I wanted to pass them on because I like them, and I like that little book. It has a lot to offer. I'll just give you the advice. Don't just read a book as if it's telling you the truth in the words, but become involved with it and find the truth or the meaning of those words in your own experience. That's what counts. That's what's going to be transformative. Not reading something and saying, oh yeah, this is transmitted truth from a master or somebody who knows, little me who doesn't know. And I'll believe the words. That's a dead end. So experience. Take the words, take the pointers, apply them to yourself like a turnkey to your heart, and allow the experience to guide you. In any case, that's it for now. You take care, and we'll be talking again very soon.